You are not going to believe this. Hello and welcome to episode number 6 of Box Talk. My name is Coach Rich and thank you so much for watching this video. Stick around till the end because this is going to be a good one. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Like, comment, and once again, subscribe. Today's topic is going to be all about water. W-A-T-E-R. Are you ready for this? The latest civic science poll published this year in January 2023 states that nearly half of all U.S. adults consume far below the recommended amount of water per day. This same report also stated that nearly a quarter of all individuals report not to drink water at all. With that being said, I've decided to give you 10 tips on how to meet your daily recommended water intake. But first, some water. So good. Tip number 1, begin your day with a glass of water. I do that every morning. I have it by my bedside the night before. I wake up, I thank God for my day. I have my cup of water. Tip number 2, carry a reusable water bottle with you at all times. Me personally, here's the one I carry. I have a few of them. I carry the Yeti 30-ounce tumbler, and I carry it with me all the time. It's awesome. It's metal on the inside. It's lined. It helps keeps the water cold. It has a little slip tab to drink, and it doesn't look hideous, although I do have some stickers on it. But I like it, and I carry it with me at all times. And here's why I recommend that you find something that looks really cool and it's reusable, because naturally, if we don't have something with us at all times, and water is one of our challenges to drink daily, we are going to forget. That's why for me, tip number 2 is very important. Keep something with you at all times and you'll remember to drink it. Tip number 3, set a reminder on your phone, or if you have a desk job, set a reminder on your computer every couple hours to remind yourself to drink some water. Tip number 4, substitute those sugary and flavored drinks with water. Look, I know water is boring. It has no flavor, but there are certain things that you can add to your water, like Crystal Light, or certain things that you could just pour a little packet into to give it some flavor, because yes, water is very plain and boring, but water is good. Remember what I read to you at the beginning of this video. Nearly half of US adults drink under the recommended amount of water daily, and a quarter of them say they don't even drink any water at all. So water is important, okay? So that's why tip number 4 is very important as well. Tip number 5, drink a glass of water before every meal. What will this do? This will also help fill you up just a little bit so that you don't eat too much. It will also help you get in your daily water intake. Tip number 6, eat water-rich foods like cucumber, watermelon, and tomatoes. Tip number 7, drink water while exercising. Tip number 8, keep a journal of your daily water intake. Tip number 9, make drinking water a habit. I know it's a challenge, but it's something we need to do on a daily basis. So make it a habit. And last but not least, tip number 10, use an app designed to monitor your water intake. I'm going to leave a list in the description below of a few different apps that I've used, liked, and or tested for both Android and Apple iPhone. The links are listed in my description below. Test them out. If you like it, stick with it and use it. Those are my 10 tips on how to make sure you're getting your daily water intake. Here's a question you might have that I want to answer to you. The question might be, hey Rich, how much water do I drink on a daily basis? What's recommended is half your body weight in ounces per day. So I'm about 235, somewhere around there. So I know that if I drink plus or minus 4 of these in one day, because this tumbler is 30 ounces, 30 times 4 is 120, 120 times 2 is 240. Yes, I'm a mathematician. So I know that if I have 4 of these a day, I know that I've met my daily water intake. Very simple. If you weigh 100 pounds, drink 50 ounces of water per day. I know I said tip number 7 was to drink water while exercising, and I definitely encourage that. Here's one thing that I do not do. I do not count any of those ounces of water that I drank during my exercise towards my daily water intake. I see that water that I drank during my workout as just sweat that came out that I'm just trying to put back in, or water that, kind of came out of my pores. I'm just replacing them. So I personally don't count them. Not saying that you can't. I'm just letting you know what I do. I do not count them. So if I drank one of these during my workout, then I'm going to basically drink 5 that day, right? But that's what I do. I like it. I stick with it. Try it, whichever one you feel better with. Go for it. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope those 10 tips really helped you or are going to help you reach your daily water intake. As always, if you haven't subscribed, I'd greatly appreciate that you subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Also turn on the reminders so that when I do post a video, you'll be reminded and you could watch them. Once again, in the description below, I will leave the links to Android and Apple apps that you can try, test, use, and hopefully you'll like one to use for the future. And if you have any comments, please feel free to leave them below. If you have any questions, comments, or ideas that you'd like to see me talk about in the future, I would love it. Thank you so much. Coach Rich, peace out. God bless. About to get some water.